Ну и здравствуй, дорогой зритель. Ты на канале XXII, меня зовут Настя, и мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect, хотела я сказать, но не совсем. Это перезалив серии одной. К сожалению, она крашнулась, и у меня не осталось исходника, поэтому мне приходится перезаписывать ее. Вот, немножечко за другого персонажа. Историю я повторю, то есть все вот как было в серии, так и останется. Никакие там глобальные события мира не поменяются. Единственное, что вот в процессе будет немножечко по-другому выглядеть Шепард, и будет немножечко другой брони с другими способностями. Это все из-за того, что, опять-таки, я далеко ушла уже по сюжету за оригинального персонажа. И, к сожалению, я не могу откатить сохранение вот до момента вот этой локации, поэтому, ну, вот так. Надеюсь на ваше понимание, прощение и так далее. С этими всеми персонажами, насколько я помню, я уже разговаривала, мне надо теперь вот сюда. Вот туда вниз. Вот, мы пойдем сейчас как-то пробираться к Бенезии.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander.
Да, мы сейчас, секунду. Звуки. Звук. Нет, не звук. Игра. Да, вот игра. Сейчас я субтитры верну. Да. Я забыл, что тут у меня нет субтитров.
What do you want?
Здравствуйте.
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
Так,
Talk to
подожди.
you later.
Hmm? Yes.
Я не применила настройки? Да? Я думаю, чё субтитры-то не появились? Анна Ивановича.
Yes?
Чё?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Сможем, конечно. Сможем. Так, сейчас пойдем поговорим с дядькой, получим у него разрешение и в лабораторию. задумалась. Сим, откройся.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Так, все, бежим в лабораторию. Жалко, некоторые двери открываются медленно. Вот да. Интересно, зачем здесь стекло? Дырки. Ну, в плане, вот, например, в торговых центрах всегда делаются там лифты со стеклом, чтобы ты видел, что происходит снаружи. Боже, ну, торговый центр там. В фильмах часто, когда лифт снаружи здания, вот он тоже стеклянный, чтобы ты мог смотреть там на город. А здесь зачем? Это же просто шахта.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benzia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Да, хорошо. Так. Давай. Мы выделили 4 вещества, из которых можно сделать противоядие. Их нужно смешать в определенной пропорции. По мере добавления каждого вещества компьютер будет отмечать минимальное и максимальное допустимое количество. Слишком много или слишком мало, и противоядие будет...
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Я сейчас поняла, что она, короче... Ау! Она меня уронила. Ой! Да, Шепард. Она в какой-то момент сказала... Фразу произнесла такой интонацией, как Виктория из Life is Strange. Прям вот что-то очень похожее было.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Bенезia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Спасибо.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Так, ну что, снова на лифт. Ну, хоть бы музыку какую-то сделали в лифте, ну блин. Ну что они как не для людей делали, ну вообще. Вообще очень сложно слушать все эти разговоры, когда ты их уже слушал дважды и снова слушать. И типа, так долго, так нудно. Да, что поделаешь, все надо. Надо послушать. Так, сейчас я пойду скажу, что Азари плохая, а та на нее.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayalis? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a huntress pledged to the matriarch. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead. Son of a bitch.
Да, вот зараза, он так сказал, конечно.
You and me both.
Так, пойдем. Конечно, вот эти вот пробеги в одну сторону, в другую сторону по тем же самым коридорам. Раздражает немножко. Так, здравствуйте.
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis's wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Да не за что. И вам спасибо. Так, сохраняемся и бежим отсюда. На взводе, говоришь. Ладно, ну, собственно, поэтому мы пойдем через тех зоны, чтобы на нас никто не напал лишний. Вообще, по идее, они должны нас не пустить. Интересно, по приказу Бенезии или... Вообще не совсем понятно. То есть мы им как бы помогли, но если мы сунемся вот в ту зону, то все, типа, она, и они будут по нам стрелять. Вот такое. А я-то думала, что мы друзья, а они вон, а как со мной. Чё, обойдем. Блин, жалко, конечно, там столько смешных моментов было в той серии. Эх, беда. Я, например, реально сунулась туда через ту дверь, то есть там ее можно активировать, на тебя агрятся чуваки, и я потом сюда решила таки спуститься, а этот турянец, который лежал убитый, и он тоже по мне стрелял, и причем даже убил кого-то, то ли Тали, то ли Ляр, я уж точно не помню. Но точно кого-то из них он убил. Я еще такая, типа, как? Ну, типа, он же мертвый. Но нет, он все равно стреляет. Это было очень забавно. Непонятно, но забавно. Вот, я ничего не подбираю, потому что я уже это все прошла, поэтому оно мне не нужно. Все равно его нигде использовать не буду. Ага, так, я еще. Здравствуйте! Как ваше ничего?
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Вредная бабка. Ну, костюмы у них классные. Меня дико радует. Ой, так мило. Чё? Чего? Нет, нет, только не падай туда, только не падай. Пойди в дивизию. Можно меня тут достанут, пожалуйста? Я не хочу переехать. Спасибо! Я, правда, не ожидала, что меня достанут оттуда. Еще чудом выжила так-то. Ой, ой, верните, пожалуйста, ящик на место, пожалуйста. Пошла вон отсюда, слышишь? Шепронимо. Ай, блин. Надо было девчонок сюда позвать. Все, сейчас расстреляют. Саша, плохо тебе? Да плохо. Все, лежи. А, не, вот нормально, не пришел ко мне. Так, отлично. В смысле, там еще кто-то остался? Я куда? Так, и вот этих теперь надо как-то осторожненько снять. Эй, ты чё не... О.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Ну такой задушевный разговор был. Что началось-то? Уи! Куда-то не улетела. Так, пошла вон. Слушай, правильно, так ее, Ляра. Так ее. Так, где еще она лежит? Еще одна.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Ну, я не буду их убивать, потому что не буду.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Ну как такую милашку можно убить? Ну кому? Иди, маленький жучок. Тут тревога какая-то включилась, но неважно. Вот, на этом серия подходит к концу. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Не забывайте ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, жать в колокольчик, приходить в Discord. Все ссылки в описании. С вами была Настя. Всем удачи и пока-пока.